Trisha, is everything okay now? How's your shoulder?
The doctor said I broke my collarbone. They want me to stay overnight and try not to move.
I'm not surprised you broke something. I couldn't believe the sound it made when you landed. I'd never heard a bone break before. But look on the bright side. You'll probably be able to get some time off work for this.
Wait, are you not even worried about me?
Well, I was worried. But you're at the hospital now, aren't you? It's not like you're gonna die or anything. And the doctors and nurses are all right there if you need anything.
Are you not coming to the hospital to see me?
What? It's the middle of our wedding reception. Some of my relatives and friends drove a long way to be here. I can't just leave now, can I? And actually, since you left, the atmosphere seems to have died down a lot. So my friends and I are gonna hit a bar when this is over and have a real party.
You're going out drinking after our wedding reception? Does that mean Marcus is going with you?
Of course. He's my best friend and we've worked together for years. He was my best man today. He wants to make sure I enjoy my wedding night and have a great time.
But he's the one who got drunk and tried to push me into the pool. He's the whole reason I broke my collarbone. And he hasn't even apologized to me yet.
Oh, about that. He apologized to me after the ambulance took you away. So, we're cool now. He was like, I'm really sorry, dude. She was supposed to go into the water, not try to jump away and break something. So, you see? It wasn't really his fault that you tried to avoid it. Plus, he's sorry. He said so himself.
So he thinks this was my fault because I didn't want to get thrown in a pool in my wedding dress? What about these hospital bills? Who's gonna pay for all this? I've got to talk to him about all this.
Don't worry about that. Marcus said he's paying for me at the bar tonight. Just between you and me, I think he's planning on taking me to a strip club. We're going with a few other friends, and Marcus is paying for it all. It's probably gonna run him about $1,000. We're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be great.
A strip club? You've got to be kidding me! On our wedding night?
Well, I can't really spend the night with you. Not in a hospital bed. And not with a broken collarbone.
Wow. I can't believe you said that. And you're letting him do all that instead of paying my medical bills? Don't you think he should be doing something for me instead of for you?
Well, your medical bill shouldn't be an issue. Your sister is in town for the wedding, isn't she? She's working in the big city making the big bucks now. She shouldn't mind paying your bills for you. I mean, I just met her today, so I don't know much about her, but based on what you've told me about her, she's got money to spare.
Your friend pushes me and breaks my collarbone, and you want my sister to pay my medical bills? Don't you think that's a little strange?
I guess it is a little strange. But it's been a strange night. Ha! If you ask me, this is nobody's fault, really. People get drunk and have a good time. Sometimes things happen. You've gotta learn not to let every little thing bother you. You gotta roll with the punches. Or in this case, with the pushes. Ha!
How can you say that? I'm your wife now, and I'm in the hospital because of one of your friends.
Well, regardless. Let's talk about this later. I've got a reception I gotta get back to. I'll message you later. Just know I'm still thinking about you. I'm with you in spirit, okay? I can't cancel the plans for the after party now. You'll just have to wait until tomorrow, and I'll come see you then.
Oh my God. What the heck is wrong with your husband? Why did you even marry a guy like this? Honestly, right now, that's exactly what I'm thinking too. I read the entire chat that you sent me. What is this guy, 21? He sounds like a kid. Is he still in college or something? He's 32. Oh my God. I don't think there's any hope in him changing then. What do you plan on doing? Well, I don't want to disappoint Mom and Dad. I think they'd be more disappointed if you stayed with a guy like this. I know you've always been the quiet and stoic type, but I'm your sister. At least tell me what you're really thinking right now. Well, honestly, I want to divorce him and get him to pay for all these medical bills. But I'm not like you. You're strong. I know you'd have the guts to stand up to him. Trisha, this isn't about being strong or weak. I know since I moved to the city, we haven't spoken much. But I see you haven't changed a bit. I wish I was like you. You can do anything. You moved to the big city all by yourself, got that good job, and you're doing great. I'm stuck in the small town we grew up in, and I'm just a plain old receptionist. Nobody respects me. I'm just stupid. Something like this was bound to happen to me. Don't say that! This isn't your fault! And if you keep thinking that way, nothing is going to change for you. We're not gonna let him do this to you, and we're not gonna let him treat you like this anymore. I'm gonna help you. But if I divorce him and run away from this marriage, I don't think anyone will ever want to marry me again. That's not true. You're a sweet, kind-hearted person. I know you'll find someone else. Someone better. And being married to a guy like this isn't going to make you happy anyway. You don't have to put up with this. You deserve better than this. I know, but I'm scared. Tell me what you want to do. Honestly, I'll help you. Do you really want to stay married to this guy? I want to be married, but I don't want to be married to him. I want to divorce him. Is that what you really want? Well, not exactly. What I really want to do right now is to beat the crap out of that idiot friend of his. I can understand that feeling. That's the side of you we need right now. And don't feel bad about that. I think anyone in your situation would feel the same way. I have an idea about how you can get back at both of them. I'm on my way to the hospital right now. Really? Thanks. I didn't think anyone was coming to see me today. Why would you think that? Mom and Dad couldn't leave the reception right away when the ambulance came, but they're headed to the hospital now too. We're all on your side. You don't need to be scared. Really? I thought Mom and Dad hated me. Compared to you, I thought they were embarrassed of me. I thought I was the one they wished they didn't have. You've got to stop comparing yourself to me. Nobody is embarrassed of you. Trisha, everyone loves you. You're nice to everyone. Stop being so hard on yourself. Thanks, Alyssa. Anyway, I'm on my way over right now. We'll talk more when I get there. I'm gonna make this guy pay for how he's treating you.
Trisha, this after party is amazing! And since Marcus is paying, we're drinking so much. I'll be lucky if I make it home before I pass out.
Oh, I'm glad you're having fun.
I'm so drunk right now. I doubt I'll be getting out of bed at all tomorrow. Lol. We were just talking about how Marcus tried to push you into the pool. It was hilarious.
What?
It was so funny. Just talking about it. He had me laughing so hard. Tears were coming out.
You laughed at that?
Huh? What's the big deal? Don't tell me you're angry. Don't get so worked up about it. So you broke your collarbone at the reception? It's no big deal. Marcus just got caught up in the moment. Give him a break. I just realized I said break. Oh, get it?
Hayden, I'm divorcing you.
Huh?
I'm divorcing you. I never want to see you again. Got it?
What? What's the big deal? Learn to take a joke, lol. Wait till I tell the guys what you just said to me. They'll die of laughter. I'm gonna tell them as soon as they get back from the bathroom. They all went to the bathroom when I brought up you breaking your collarbone. They must have been laughing so hard they thought they were gonna piss their pants or something. And as for you saying you're gonna divorce me right after we just got married, that's not even funny. Grow up.
What are you talking about? This isn't a joke. I'm dead serious.
Hold on, Marcus just came back from the bathroom. Wait, what did you say?
Your wife breaks her collarbone because your idiot friend tried to push her into a pool. Then, not only do you not come to the hospital with me, you laugh at the whole situation. I'll never forgive you for that. I'm divorcing you, and I'm suing you for my hospital bills on top of the divorce settlement.
Wait. Just calm down a minute. Think about this rationally. I know you don't want to divorce me. Your parents were so happy when we got married, and I know you want to give them grandchildren. Are you really gonna throw all that away over this? Is that what you really want?
Yes, I've already spoken to my parents about it. They think I'd be better off being single my whole life than I would be staying married to you. And by the way, my sister thinks that too.
What? This was all just a joke. Don't take it so seriously. I hate a woman with no sense of humor. You can't even take a joke.
Say whatever you want. I'm still divorcing you.
Whatever. There are plenty of women who would jump at the chance to marry me. Divorce me if you want. I've got a great job at a great company. I can have any woman I want.
Good luck with that, because your company is firing you.
Huh?
We know your boss. We told her everything that happened. I even sent her our chat history. She's gonna be firing you and Marcus. You know how important employees' reputation is to your company. Your boss said if clients found out you two acted like this, it would destroy their credibility.
Wait, you're kidding, right? You're bluffing right now, aren't you?
I'm not bluffing. I talked to Shelley Wilkinson. She's the regional manager, right?
Trisha, that's not funny. If my company found out about this...
Oh, so now you think what you did was bad. You didn't seem to care before, but suddenly it's bad enough that you don't want your regional manager to know about it? Oh, and I'm looking into filing criminal charges against Marcus, too.
Trisha, don't you think you're taking this just a little too far? What happened at our wedding reception has nothing to do with work. You should know that.
I broke my collarbone. It's gonna take 6 to 8 weeks to heal. I can't work like this. And I've got all these medical bills to pay now. What your idiot friend did to me at our wedding reception is going to be affecting my work. So if I have to tell my company what happened to me at the reception, your company should damn well know too.
Why couldn't you just laugh this off like you were supposed to? Marcus was just playing around. This is the problem with you. You take everything too seriously. You gotta loosen up and enjoy life. Life is wasted on you.
Well, this is what you get for acting like an idiot. You two need to grow up. You can't act like kids your whole lives.
What's gotten into you? You've never spoken to me like this before. Are you acting like this because you finally got your sister and your parents on your side or something?
I'm gonna make sure you never work in this industry again.
Huh? Who is this?
It's Trisha's sister, Alyssa. I've posted your name, your photo, and everything you've said to my sister on the internet.
What?
You work in the advertising industry, don't you? I work for an advertising agency myself, in the city. I'm gonna make sure everyone knows about you. You'll never get a job working in this industry again. You'll be lucky if anyone from any company will hire you ever again, because everyone is going to know how you treated your wife.
Hold on! What's going on here? Why are you doing this? What's going to happen to me?
I've already posted your name, face, and chat history on social media. After that, I'm going to spread the word to every advertising agency out there. You'll be blacklisted. You'll never get hired again. You'll never recover from this. You know that, right? I'm gonna make sure of it.
But you're taking this way too far.
This is my little sister we're talking about. Did you not think I'd stand up for her? I can't believe there are people like you still out there. You're acting like you're still in college. Grow up. Wait, I take that back. Even if you were in college, it wouldn't give you and your friends the right to push women and then laugh at them when they get hurt. But it all stops here, because I don't think you're gonna have much to laugh about in your future.
I can't believe you. You're enjoying this, aren't you? But you don't know who you're messing with. People like me, I've got friends. I've got so many people who'll back me up. In fact, right now they're
what? I think those so-called friends you're talking about came to the hospital to see if Trisha was all right.
What?
Who's there with you now, huh? Just your partner in crime, the woman pusher, right?
Oh my god. They said they were going to the bathroom. That's why they haven't come back yet.
They came here to apologize to Trisha. They also told her when Marcus gets drunk, it's impossible to stop him. It appears this isn't the first incident they've had with him, and they seem to have had enough of his BS. They said they followed you to the after party in hopes that you'd come to your senses or that they could convince you to go to the hospital. But when they brought up what happened, you two broke out laughing at the situation again, and they knew there was no hope for you. Are those the friends you said would have your back?
Well,
Trisha is too shy to tell you this, so I'll do it myself. She's giving back all the wedding presents you guys got today, and she's not paying a cent for the wedding. We've already spoken to your parents about that, and they're in agreement with us. You're paying for the cost of the entire wedding yourself. Have fun with that.
I can't believe this.
Hayden, it's Trisha. Everything my sister said is true. We're through.
Trisha, come on. Reconsider. Give me another chance. You love me, don't you? Everything has been going well between us up until now. Please, don't turn your back on me now. How am I gonna live without you?
Honestly, I don't really care. I had to rely on my sister to help get this done, but I think I finally gotten what I wanted. I don't want to be with you anymore. I don't even want to see your face again.
I understand that I acted like an idiot. I admit it. But getting back at me like this is going too far. Divorcing me is one thing, but getting me fired?
I guess I did go a little too far. But I just got caught up in the moment. Give me a break. After that, Hayden and Marcus were forced to pay my bills as well as a little extra for emotional distress, and they both got fired from their jobs. After my sister got them blacklisted, it was extremely difficult for them to find another job in their field. Not only that, all of their friends and relatives found out what they did to me and how they treated me. So they were both shunned by everyone they knew. Hayden and Marcus were best friends when all this started, but each blamed the other for how things turned out. Now they've stopped talking to each other completely. In an attempt to get a new start, they both moved far away, and nobody really knows where they're at now. It seems my sister was right, and things happened exactly how she said they would. Maybe she and I went a little too far with our revenge, but I honestly don't feel sorry for either of them.
Felicity, I just got to the hotel. It's surprisingly nice for a place that work prepared for me.
Did you have to go tonight? You could have gone in the morning. I'm sad that you're gone, Keaton.
But the meeting's early tomorrow. If I oversleep or get lost, I'd be late. It's safer to stay the night, instead of rushing there in the morning.
I get that, but I feel lonely being alone for the night. It's sad to have a double bed to yourself.
I get that, but you gotta understand, this is my job. You're a mother now, but you're still craving affection, as always.
That doesn't matter. Being a mother doesn't change my personal needs.
If you're so lonely, why don't you sleep together with Sana? Your daughter should be able to ease your loneliness a little.
But she's always such a crazy sleeper. She'll take my covers. And when she's sleeping, she kicks. pretty hard, too.
That's true. Sleeping together with Sana is pretty dangerous. She's 10 now, so she's getting stronger. I took a nap next to her the other day, and she punched me in the face.
I'll just suck it up and sleep alone. Just come home as soon as you can, okay? You'll be back in a week at most, right?
Yeah. Let me know if anything happens.
Will you come back if anything does happen?
Of course.
Yay.
It'll be around a 4-hour drive. But if you need me, don't hesitate to contact me. Just be a good girl while I'm gone.
Don't treat me like a kid. You don't need to tell me, I'll be good.
That's great. This week is Sana's open house at school, right?
Yup, I'm looking forward to it.
I wanted to see how she's doing at school firsthand, too. I wish this business trip didn't clash with the open house.
It can't be helped if it's for work. Just leave it to me. I'll go see how she's doing at school on your behalf.
I'm glad. Then I'll leave it to you.
Oh, I'd better go buy new clothes for the open house. If I'm not dressed right, I'll embarrass Sana. Oh, I need to go to the salon, too.
Looks like you're really getting into this. But is it really the kind of occasion that needs new clothes?
I need to put in effort for any school event that involves parents. I could end up making Sana feel ashamed of me based on what I wear. So I'd better prepare properly.
I see. Then I'll leave everything to do with the open house to you.
You can count on me. I'll let you know how it goes. Have a good business trip, Keaton. Hi, Dad. You must be still asleep, sorry.
What's up? It's still so early. It's a bit early for school. Why don't you sleep a little more?
Mom's not home yet. What should I do? I'm sick of being home alone.
Not home yet. Mom went out somewhere?
2 days ago. She said she was going out, but she hasn't been back since.
2 days ago? Really?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I'm sorry.
Well, she might have gotten into an accident wherever she went to. It's weird for her to not come home after so long.
But Mom said she'd be gone for around 2 days.
Huh? Wow. Really? Mom really said that?
She did. But it's almost 3 days now, so I texted you, Dad.
Wait a sec. Where did Mom say she was going?
I don't know. She dressed up nice and took a big bag with her, so probably a vacation or something?
She left you and went on vacation? Are you serious?
Since you've been away on business, Mom's been out all the time. She's not home much, so I've been alone most of the time.
I can't believe Mom was doing this behind my back.
Mom told me not to tell you about her being out so often. She said she was going to punish me if I speak.
What kind of punishment? She didn't hit you, did she?
Yeah, she hits me with a belt.
Oh, no. Has she punished you like that before?
Lots of times. If I'm not a good girl, Mom punishes me while you're gone. She said not to tell you about her vacation either. She warned me that if I told you, I'd be separated from you, and I'd never see you again. Is it true that I can't see you anymore because I told you?
Not at all. Don't worry. We won't have to live separately. I'll always be by your side, Sana.
Today's open house at school. Mom's probably not coming, is she?
Oh, that's right. Today is open house. Then I'll go.
But you're working, right? You can't come home until you're finished with work, can you?
The most important work was already finished yesterday. I can leave the rest to other people, so I'll come home. What time do I need to be there for the open house?
5th period, after lunch.
I should just be able to make it. I'll get there as soon as I can, so just hop on the bus and go to school as normal. Got it?
Okay. I have a presentation today at open house. I worked hard on it, so make sure you watch it, Dad.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it.
I was actually going to listen to Mom and not tell you about her being gone.
Right.
But yesterday night, when I was preparing for my presentation, I got sad. I felt bad that even if I prepare, you and Mom wouldn't be there to hear my presentation. I couldn't hold it in anymore, so I told you everything, Dad. I'm sorry.
I see now. You don't need to apologize for a thing, Sana. You did nothing wrong. I'm the one who should be apologizing for not noticing what you were going through earlier. I'll be there for your presentation.
Yeah, I'll be waiting at school. It's a promise. Hope you had a good day at work. I just came back from Sana's open house. Oh, she was listening intently to the teacher, and she put her hand up to answer questions. That's our daughter for you. Oh, I wish you could have come to open house too.
I did go, though.
Huh?
Well, what do you know? I wish you could have come to open house, too. It was pretty good.
What do you mean?
I heard the situation from Sana. I left my business trip early to go to the open house. You're still on vacation, right? Where are you?
What are you talking about? I wouldn't leave our 10-year-old daughter to go on vacation. What did Sana tell you exactly?
You're right. Normal people wouldn't do such a thing. But the fact is that you have. If I'm wrong, let's Skype. Show me where you are right now.
Oh, I can't. My battery's about to go.
Then you admit your guilt?
No, you've got this wrong.
It's suspicious that you're not trying to prove me wrong after being accused like this. So you can't prove me wrong, can you? I know already, so you can't excuse yourself out of this one.
Fine. Why did Sana have to blab about everything? It's all gone wrong because of her.
Don't make this Sana's fault. She was afraid of you getting back at her if she told me, but she still did. I'm ashamed of myself for not noticing what you put her through all this time.
What did I put her through then? What is it that you think I did?
While I was away on business, you left Sana to go out and have fun, didn't you? I heard from her that you regularly hit her with a belt as well. I confirmed this by checking the bruises on her body.
Well, those were just bruises. They'll heal. I had to discipline her because she wouldn't listen to me.
This was clearly way beyond just disciplining. It was all parts of her body hidden by clothes, too. Nobody noticed the bruises on her body all this time. She must have suffered so much, poor thing. And on top of that, you left a kid alone at home for 3 days? What is wrong with you?
I had to go on this vacation. I couldn't refuse because I got invited by a high school friend I hadn't seen in ages. I wasn't sure when we could meet next if we missed this opportunity. Sana's at the age where she can stay at home alone.
So you thought you would leave her for 3 days? And how do you explain the open house? You said I could count on you for that so many times. You told Sana to pretend that you did go, didn't you? What a dirty trick.
But my friend invited me. Oh, I really wanted to go.
Those weren't the only things that shocked me. There's one more thing Sana told me.
One more thing?
The kids all did a presentation for open house. Sana's one was a masterpiece.
Huh? What do you mean?
The title was My Mother.
She spoke about me?
She said about how you hit her with a belt when you're in a bad mood. Also that you left her to go on vacation. She spoke in a great deal of detail about what kind of person you truly are.
What? She spoke about things like that? In front of everyone?
And another thing, in the presentation, she said that you were having an affair. This vacation of yours is with your affair partner, isn't it?
Sana's just making up stories. I'm not having an affair. I always tell you that I only have eyes for you, Keaton. I told you how sad I was about you leaving for your business trip.
Now I can see that all that was an act. You were just playing the good wife so you wouldn't get caught in your affair. I've been told you even brought another man into the house when Sana was around. Of course, with threats to punish her if she told anyone.
Did she say that in her presentation too?
Shall I tell you how the people in the classroom reacted when Sana gave her presentation? It went dead silent in there. Some parents were even crying. I almost cried too, from the shock and the humiliation. I didn't think that my beloved wife was also cheating on me. Everything I learned today overwhelmed me. If another student's dad didn't rub my back, I would have cried for sure.
I can't believe she spoke about our family affairs publicly. That's awful.
You're the one who's awful here. After Sana finished her presentation, the whole classroom broke out into loud applause. I thought some kids might be mean to her about her mother having an affair, but you could feel the whole class support for her. On the other hand, they all realized that you're the worst, Felicity.
No way. A lot of her classmates are our neighbors. Oh, they're going to be so cold to me from now on. How can I even live in the neighborhood from now on?
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. You can't live here from now on anyway.
Why not?
You're going to have to leave the house. I can't live with a wife who hurts my daughter.
Don't decide that for yourself. What about my wishes?
Don't think that I'll take your wishes into account anymore. I'm prepared to fight you tooth and nail after talking to CPS and hiring a lawyer. I'll be fighting for 100% custody, child support, and I'll even sue you for emotional damages. You'd better prepare yourself.
But we were such a good couple that others envied us. Oh, let's not argue, come on.
All that was built on a lie, though. You were doing so much behind my back. Anyway, this isn't an argument. It's a legalized negotiation. But one where you don't have a single bit of leverage over me. How was school, Sana?
Everyone was gentler to me than usual. The principal came to see me and said that I can talk to her about my problems anytime.
Right. I'm glad everyone at school is so kind.
Is Mom still not coming home? I wonder where she is.
She probably can't come home because she's scared of me. I'm so mad at Mom at the moment.
I wonder if she went to Grandma and Grandpa's house.
She probably did. Maybe she thought that if it's her own mom and dad, they'll help her.
But I did make Grandpa promise. If Mom visits, he should tell her off and make her feel bad. Grandpa said that he could count on me for that.
I did tell Grandpa everything that Mom did. He was really angry with Mom, so I think he'll keep his promise with you.
Mom's really in trouble with Grandpa now.
I guess so. Sana, are you all right without Mom around?
Yeah. because she won't lie to you or hit me anymore.
Right. I'm sorry I didn't notice all of this sooner.
I'm sorry for lying all this time too, Dad.
Don't worry about that. You should come home early, because I'm making your favorite tonight. Chicken and fries.
Really? Yay! Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
I was so happy when you came to the open house. I love you forever, Dad.
After that, it seems like Felicity headed to her parents' house. But as soon as she arrived, she got an earful from her parents, who heard the whole situation from me and Sana. I guess Sana's grandfather kept his promise and gave Felicity a hard time. Shortly after that, we got divorced. I got sole custody of Sana, so now we're enjoying life with just us two. My ex-wife is being watched closely by her parents, while she works night and day to pay her child support and emotional damages. Maybe her new lifestyle was tough, because she tried to text us and get back into our lives. But after we both ignored her, she settled down again. After we started our new lives, Sana was humming cheerily as she packed her mother's belongings in the corner of the room. I asked her what she was doing. She told me that there was no need for them now that her mother was gone. She was sorting through Felicity's belongings with a joyous smile on her face. Part of me felt rage towards my ex-wife for mistreating Sana so badly that she felt this way. But I also felt ashamed of myself for not seeing it all sooner. From now on, I want to make sure my daughter will never go through anything like this again. I want to give her enough love to make up for her lost mother.